In Lagos, I lived in a hostel in Bariga. I thought that hostels were just an abroad thing, but Lagos is the place that it is. And there are corporate hostels, people pay monthly, and it's mostly shared rooms. I first stayed in a two-person room, and then I moved to a six-person room because the other two people were my friends. And for the first month or two, it was just the three of us, and then other people started coming because school had resumed and things like that. So it became crowded. Having five roommates was an experience. I guess since I never did the whole typical uni life, that was my own time to, see what's going on. At the end of the day, though, it got very overwhelming. There was a limit to what you could really have. You couldn't really buy, oh, I want to start baking, let me buy a mixer. There's a shared kitchen. There were limits to how far you could spread your wings, essentially. And so I moved to Ibadan.
Thank
And
you.
there are many things I miss about Lagos from time to time. The waking up early, businesses are open early and they stay out late. If you're going to any events, you can go anywhere at any time. People are outside. I miss my roommate. Her name is Dolly. She's an artist and she's an architecture student in Milan. I think she's doing
Hello,
her
I'm
master's
leaving
right
my
now.
favorite
She's really
roommate.
cool.
It's fine, it's fine.
But I left Lagos to Ibadan because it's close enough. I can just pop by with a train, and even if I don't specifically like the city, at the end of the day, I've lived in places that I don't really like my whole life. And if nothing else, I know how to make the best out of a bad situation. And I think that was what caused my problems. That was the beginning of my problems.
By what?
The plastics.
Okay. Even though there's no water to put inside said plastic, but yeah. You want to go and be fetching from well?
Yes.
Has it
No,
got?
not well. There's a tap here.
Okay, fair enough. But then,
Well, there's also a well shower, but no. God forbid. Me, well. Why? Why? Why?
like in 2025, I'm so sorry. I'm not dressed and I don't feel like getting dressed. So you will take me as I am. I just wanted to like check the lighting because I already figured the lighting will be good, but like this is. I don't have lights. I don't want to think about that right now, but I don't have lights. First night in my big girl apartment, there's obviously no lights. But like honestly it's not that serious. Like it's really not that serious. My biggest issue, like with it, there not being electricity, is that there's usually no fan, like it to be hot, but like there's a lot of air. It's very airy, so I'm good, guys. I mean, I don't feel like bringing out my sheets because the bed is like on the floor, so there's really no point. But yeah, arranged my desk thingy because I can, I guess. My bag of fiber has become a mini bean bag, which is a reminder to do an actual bean bag later. And then there's my books over there. Bye, guys. The mosquitoes almost killed me last night, but like I survived. I survived. Still is sick. I forgot I was short when I put this on here, but like this is me. I want to just tell you that it is completely and entirely unrealistic of you to suddenly move out and suddenly have this beautiful studio apartment that's fully furnished and have your life all together when you're not even 30. Like when you're in your early 20s, like my like when you're 20, 21, when you're fucking 19, you're like, oh my god, my life is over, I'm still in my parents' house. No, even 25, even 27, even 30, even 35. Um, Life is not linear. Like, I understand. I'm sorry, I'm so short. What the fuck? This window is very dusty and I don't want to be putting my phone here, but first of all, I don't know how our parents, I don't know how our parents, like our grandparents were doing it, but like I think a house back then cost like 5 coins and two shoelaces, but it doesn't now. Everything is expensive, and jobs are not the best, it's the easiest to come by, and even then there's like so many expenses. Like, it's okay to not have everything figured out by the time you're 21. I'll be 22 in October, and this is my first big girl apartment, and it's still a mess. We have to do the electrical ourselves, we have to paint, obviously, and we have to actually furnish, furniture, the thing that you have in your house. I'm gonna show you my room right now. It's not great. So this is me being open with you guys. I mean, you're not going to see this video until I've finished furnishing, but like I'm going to like walk you through the whole process, what I did, how much it cost, etc. So this is my room. It's a mess because I'm heading out today for the week because we don't have lights, so I'm going to where they have lights. Yeah, we have louvers, which is a bitch to clean, and this is apparently the closet. I have not cleaned the top of the closet, so I can't put anything on top. And also we need to paint this room because water damage. The roof has been fixed, so it's no longer leaking water, but like the water damage. This is supposed to be a closet, but I have decided I'm going to have an outside rack instead and use this for recording because this area is quite noisy. So I'm going to use this as my like mini recording studio for voiceovers and such and such. But yeah, room tour successful. Rest of the house tour. This is the kitchen. It's very small. The like it's a place. The sink is the plumber has been taking his sweet fucking time. But yeah, for some reason the bathroom is here, and then this is the toilet. So that's the thing. The back door is here. There's a front balcony. But anyway, the front door is down there. Not this one. This leads to someone else's house, so it's low. This is the front door. And this is the window I was making the video just now. And yeah. So I'm about to take my bath. I just felt like, oh my god. I thought I would escape the noise. This is the living room. I thought I would escape the noise by moving out of my hostel, but alas, I have noisy neighbors. And this is, well, we just passed the living room. This is a back balcony. Yeah. It's really something. The neighbors are very noisy. And it's very annoying, but like, what to do? We also have to paint outside here, which it is about 6 minutes to my lesson, and the furniture makers are furniture making. Yeah, also I think Ethel is trying to be the weapon fashion against me against it, and I just don't have the strength. Like, please. We'll take bike. We'll take 2 bikes now. Like his own should follow my own so that we'll go.
Are using the same lights,
But alas.
but they are not. Because they always had lights, especially like in the evening slash nights, overnight, that kind of thing.
So, as you can see, there's like extensive water damage on my wall because they did fix the roof, but like several coats of paint could not get that off. So I decided I was going to like make this a whole newspaper wall. My bed came in yesterday. Yeah, so this wall is preventing me from, really having a good time here. Now, how do I do that? Oh my god, my phone is going to fall. Okay, how did I stand this thing just now? I could use my tripod, but I'm standing my wig on it right now. I'm such an unserious babe. Anyway, as I was saying, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to do a newspaper wall. I did this in my mom's house before I left, and it was really cool. It looked really nice. But like, newspapers are so hard to find these days. Maybe people don't read newspapers. Like even those tables you normally see with men standing early in the morning and arguing about what doesn't concern them, you hardly see them. It's hard to find newspapers. And I also just haven't really gone searching. So I was like, oh yeah, Rebecca, you have a lot of books. Which book will you sacrifice for this project? It's mirrored, so you can't tell, but you can recognize the face, I'm sure. I have an Elon Musk book that I've been trying to get rid of. I've been trying to sell, nobody wants to buy it. This book goes on this wall. Unfortunately, I don't know how long it has taken me to get to this point, but this is 4 rows, and each row takes 11 pages. Mind you, I haven't even I don't even know how I'm going to do here, but like let's focus on the present. I had to move my bed back so I can just stand there and put it. So yeah, I'm gonna take a nap right now because I'm tired. I am currently suffering from extreme amounts of I'll say boredom, but like I'm not bored. I'm tired. Like there are actions to take. There are so many actions to take, and I don't really want to take any of the actions. So, and then some of the actions I cannot afford to take as per other money. So there's that. So I decided to like just I don't know how to do makeup, but like shall I do wig and rub lip gloss? Let me not look like I am mourning my late husband or something. Like I've tried, okay? And like this is actually quite cute. So I feel like going out. You see that's one of the actions I could take. I want to go out, I want to touch grass, but like empty account. But hopefully this weekend we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, yeah, you look very cute. You look very adorable. So if you remember Dolly from my moving video, my favorite roommate, she gave me one of her drawings because she's an artist, and she's like, oh, do you know you're the first person I've ever given one of my drawings to? I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. And so that's really special to me. So instead of like sticking it up on the wall the way I did with my posters, sorry, I'm charging my phone, I had to frame it because the posters, if I move again, I won't be able to carry them. But I do absolutely need to be able to carry Dolly's art, and so I went to frame it. It was more expensive than I thought it would be. It's an A4 paper, and framing it with glass and all was 5k. I don't know. Did they cheat me? I don't know. My room is currently a bit of a disaster. Allow, just allow, please. Music. How do you open this? Oh, okay. This is so exciting. Not like I did not watch the whole process of the framing, but like this is so exciting regardless. It was so neat too, like the way he used a blade to make sure like the lines are straight and everything. Really nice. And ta-da! I don't know how the exposure is, but you'll see it better in a minute. The thing that pains me the most about this place is the optimism that I had coming in. I really genuinely planned to stay here for the next 2 years or 3, however long it takes to get my degree, right? And like settle into myself properly. And then I come in and it's 2 hours of light. See,
Let me explain to you, because when my house is number one on the street, so my house and like three other houses are on line 11, and line 11 gets like 2 hours of light. On a very good amazing day that comes once in 2 weeks, you might get 3 hours of light, which is so fantastic, right? However, everybody else down the street is on line 33, and line 33 gets up to, I don't know, 16 hours, maybe more. Like they just be having light, and it was so crazy to me. And I guess consequences of my actions, because I didn't find this house myself. Like, I wasn't around when my flatmates found it, and I was trusting their judgment. And even when I came, like, there was still time to back out. I was like, we'll just paint here, we'll paint here, and then 2 hours lights. That is. And you don't even know what time they're going to give you the light. So it's not like every day by 8 p.m. there's going to be light till 10. It's randomly. And for someone who used to go out and explore a lot, I stopped going out, really. Partly because, like, okay, I'm using all my money to survive. Partly because if I go out and it's while I'm out they bring lights, I can't charge for the day. Like, everything is off, everything is dead, and I don't know what time they'll bring light tomorrow, if they will. Let's say like once a week. There are some days we don't get light at all. So it was an experience. Okay, we're thugging it out. I painted my room, I put up posters, I designed this. Like, I don't like Ibadan at all. I don't like Ibadan at all. And like, of all the people I know who live here that are not here that because like they grew up here, there isn't a single person that has a good thing to say about this city. Like, this is definitely a place. Like, it's a place where people live, but no. However, like, the cities I like, Uyo and Port Harcourt, they are. I could have been in Port Harcourt too, I don't know. But I'm in Ibadan for proximity to Lagos, which is crazy because I've only even gone back to Lagos one time, and that was for Hettitude. So, like, that's also just. Anyway, because I don't like Ibadan, my priority has always been getting my place to look good and comfortable for me. So that, okay, the outside world, I don't like commuting. I hate the Mikras. I think I saw on Twitter one time that somebody got bed bugs from a Mikra. Kill me. Like, genuinely just puts me out. What? Because you want to fly bike, I prefer to take bikes everywhere, unless like the place is really really far. But I prefer to take bikes everywhere. But like, the bike men, they are like thieves. They are thieves. I feel like the best thing, my favorite thing to do in Ibadan is stay in my house. Which is why most of my social life is in effect, because I will just pop over there. I'm not doing much more than staying indoors as well, but sometimes I get to explore OAU campus, and I really wish, like, if I had known about OAU beforehand and my parents were more open to me actually going to a conventional school, I think that's the one I would have wanted to go to. It's a really cool school, and that's an interesting statement to make about any Nigerian university, but OAU is really cool. Even like the students, as much as they hate it because of the lecturers and all, the systems mostly work. The, like, I don't know, man. The point of this is that I'm moving out today, and it's sooner than I planned to, and I'm really frustrated. I'm dreading, like, I have to dismantle my bed. I have to like take everything down to the truck. We get there, I have to now unload everything and start taking them upstairs, because I also live upstairs there as well. And then I'll still have to fill my gas. My gas is empty. I don't want to fill it before we go, because something about a gas that you just filled and like a bumpy journey, I don't know, I don't want to risk it. And then I still have to buy lights, because I am going to have prepaid. So show me my meter, I have to buy lights, and then I have to find food to eat. And it's but I will survive, and hopefully I'm not gonna move again. Like, the next time I move should be like I'm moving out of the country, because no leave, no transfer. We hadn't talk. I'm really done. The moral of the story is you cannot do Bob the Builder in any Nigerian house, and I see why some people decide that they're not going to live in any old house. Like, if it's not something that was built in the last 3 years,
Or like some people even specify like they cannot live somewhere that another person has already lived before. I don't I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I too would have that kind of mindset because living here, why am I even living? I've not even given. The main reason I'm living here is because there's no water. There's one tank for like 10 to 12 tenants. I don't know how many are even in this place because we barely. A lot of people rented here to use as business. I cannot imagine why. But like the actual tenants that live here up to like 10. All of us are using one tank. By the time they manage to bring that 2 hours of lights, the tank will be full in like an hour, 30 minutes. You now have like, well, you have a limited amount of time to fill up your drum and all. There's also a well. If the tank is here, the well is on this side of the compound. And then the pumping machine was like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, and everybody has just been looking at each other. Maybe because this my neighbor upstairs, she has like 4 drums. These ones downstairs, they can just stroll to the well. Even as a child, I did not fetch water from well, and it is not now I'm going to start. Like that was really my last straw. That was my last straw. Like I really can't. I can't do it. They said the money to fix it is 140k, 150k, 180k. They can never be sure of the numbers. That all of us should contribute 10k. Mind you, we contributed 1k to fix it before. And so I don't know. And then they were saying we need to do the gutter one time. We contributed 2 or 3k each for that. Not 20k for all of us also. They did not do anything about the gutter. So like there's no accountability. The money that we've like paid for other things before, people did not do the things. And make I just do they go. Make I do they go. I've not showered in I've not showered since I came back from Ife, which was on Sunday, right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It was on Monday. I showered that morning and I have not showered since because there's no water. This is not the life I should be living in 2025. I think that's the first thing I want to do when I get to the house. But like the weather is cold, so it has to be hot water. So to get hot water, I have to fill my gas to boil the water. Trials and tribulations. But anyway, look at my new hair. Is she not fine? Isn't she cute? Yeah. I think the saddest thing for me right now is that my room is going to be plain for quite a while. Like my new place is going to be quite plain because my Olodo ass again did not expect to move out from here for like a long time. So I just put the posters however instead of considering oh if I want to move oh how will I remove it, and now I can't remove them. I mean I definitely tried. So I have to do new posters. Thankfully, all of them are like saved. Like I saved all the posters I wanted to a Pinterest board, so I know like I can download them and print them again. But it'll be a while. Like it'll be a while. I just need to get to the new place and survive. Like buy food stuff and be eating while I arrange and clean because none of that. On the plus side, for the first time since I started adulting, I will be living on my own. No flatmates, no roommates, and kind of excited about that because roommate lifestyle is not all that great. This time I did have a flatmate, so like 2 separate rooms. It was better. It was definitely better, but living alone, I'm not completely alone because I have a friend that lives in the building. Like she stays the floor above me, so that's nice.